So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So straight into the action. And here's Zaccagni. Zaccagni. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Porto! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Simons. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's De Bruyne. That is good alertness. Incapuyi. And he was quick to react. Tchouameni. Olise. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tchouameni. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. This is a promising build-up.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's bustling through here. He's found a way through. Gyökeres! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
And here's Haaland, spread to the right. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Olise. Gyökeres. Porto are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Van der Ven with the slide tackle there. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. Svensson. Byrne. Here's Tchouameni. And that has left him in a heap. 15 minutes till half-time. Xavi Simons. Looking for the run. And he was alert to it. Could move up a gear here. Byrne cuts it out. Zaccagni. Gyökeres. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Zaccagni. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Zaccagni deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. De Bruyne goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. De Bruyne with the short one. Very nicely done. Zaccagni, charge, surely! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Olise quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
That's a good run down the left. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zaccagni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Zaccagni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the left flank. And here's Olise.
1 minute added time.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Borussia Dortmund come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Zaire Emery. Mbappe. Chouameni. Now there's a fine ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Hato. And the counter is on. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Zaccagni. And it's De Bruyne. Svensson. He is through here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do...
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Zaire Emery. And it's Chouameni. Borussia Dortmund still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. And here's Olise. Almost an hour gone.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's superb. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! And again! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, And they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Porto are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Substitution.
And here's Elise. De Bruyne clipped into space. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Now it's Elise. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. 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 Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Conte. Space for him to turn and look. That is Conte. And here's Elise. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Fofana.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Foot in. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Hato. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And in Capier. Fofana. Now, can they get him away? Fofana. That's really nicely played. Real chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Krupi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
This looks promising. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Elise. 2 minutes to be added on. Burn. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, well played, well played. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were